everyone, now I am in Got Phangan again, but today is very special because I have my friends join the trip because after they saw one of my video about water journey, so they just fly into Got Phangan and I'm the leader for today. And here, Bojar, nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you and you are welcome. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice to see you today.
Well, Bojar, as we have done 2 times for the water journey, one at Sen Beach, Happy Beach, and also another one, Hadrin. So I did morning time and also evening time to get to know what is the water journey. But also my friends, they also curious and then they keep asking me. But I think better for them like to meet you in person and then ask you a question that they are concerned. So maybe we start with Chen first.
Very nice to see you here today. And I last time previously I saw Fongbeer's video which you have done for the water journey for her and on her Facebook and YouTube channel. It's such an amazing one, and it's really just make me feel very curious about this one. For me, actually, very personally, I'm just curious about this journey, about this water journey. So, how you made it, and what is the inspiration for you to introduce this kind of the programs or this kind of the therapy? How you find it out?
Dear Sean, thank you very much for this interesting question, and you're welcome to Koh Phangan. Actually, since I was a little boy, I was always wondering about what is beyond as I was looking the sky, and I wanted to touch it. But once I was touching it with my imagination, I was always wondering what is beyond. So my life brought me to so much experiences and so much traveling, and traveling by land, following my passion. I was looking for the hidden knowledge.
Yeah.
And this hidden knowledge, which I was looking for by land, then one day, following one of my passions, which is sailing, I found myself fixing something on top of a mast of a sailing boat in Mallorca. And once I was on top of the 60 meters of mast, then I was looking around and I recognized that the water was so much compared to the land, which was the island. And so I checked and I recognized that the water is 80% of the surface of the planet.
Yes.
And I recognized that our water,
Yes.
which we mostly are, is nearly 80% of in our body. So this curiosity brought me back to Ibiza and followed the Ibiza Spirit Festival, where I just bumped, or let's say I was attracted by this man who was taking someone in the water, and this person in the water was crying all the time, and I felt so sorry for this person crying, and I wanted to empathize with this person, and I waited till she went out of the swimming pool and I gave her a hug. And then in the evening I bumped into this teacher, to this person who was taking this person into the water, and then we introduced ourselves, and then I asked question to him like you are asking question to me.
Yeah.
And so he invited me to visit him in his course, and even though I was 2 days later and I had only 1 day, and he accepted me, and in that day, by the end of the day of these exercises, he told me that I could have done everything in the water as I had a certain quality, and I asked him what quality I have, and he said, you are so present while you're doing things in the water, so you can really transform and create and discover. So the water has memory. The water has memory of all the time.
Yeah.
Our body is at least 80% water,
Yes.
which has a memory of our experience in this life,
Yes.
our ancestors' experience, and past life experience.
Yes.
Believe or not, once in the water, body tells.
Yes.
So once into the water, I'm there to create a safe space where you feel secure, where you feel like in the womb of the mother, which
Yes.
you don't need to put any effort to live.
Yes.
Everything is provided.
Yes.
And once in this state of full relaxation, then I take you under the water. Even though I take you under the water a few centimeters above your nose, you perceive the depth of the ocean. And so, in this full state of relaxation, the memory of the water, of the ocean, enter in contact with the memory of our water, and they somehow exchange informations. And all of these traumas and blockages and energy knots, they are dissolved, connecting and dissolved. So we first go through into these memories, and then we go beyond. Once beyond, our mermaid is awakened, and so we are beyond all these traumas, and so we are in that bliss of our being, which we are.
Yeah, I believe it, especially for what you just told us. The water has memory. I truly believe in these terms. But how long you have been practicing on this program, on the water journey? How many years?
Yes, I started the journey 4 years ago in Ibiza.
Yes.
I received a teaching from my teacher Oceano, in this technique which is called by him water flow.
Yes.
But as we all know about evolution, so everything is evolving. So then, instead of putting this therapy in a box and give a name, we just can call it a water journey, because everybody is different. So everybody has his own memory. So once in the water, the experience can be totally different from anyone else. So only thing I can tell you is that I take you into the water, and we can have this experience together. And then once out of the water, we share your experience and my experience.
Okay, for me, I also have question because I cannot swim. Then I'm a bit worried about how we are going to do it, because I also have seen PBR video, so she went under the water for quite a long time. Then I'm not sure if this would work for me.
Yeah, welcome Na. Thank you very much for your question. Yes, it is normal, especially for a person like you, not used to go to the water. Yes, fearing the water is something which is natural. But we all go together into the water. We all go deep, like 1 meter and 20. So anytime you can always stand. And in the water here in Kopangan, there are no dangerous animals which they can put us in a difficulty. So at any time you might fear the water, you always can give me a sign. You'll be always in my arms, and my eyes always will look at your face, and I'll receive all the information needed from your body language, how you feel in an emotional level and in a body level. So based on this connection which I will have with you in your emotional level and physical level, I'll do and not do certain movements. I might sing and not sing certain mantras, certain songs, which you will perceive the vibration, because your ears will be always under the water. Normally when the ears are under the water, unless we have a very active mind, then the mind stops. Yes.
I feel
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything, because you know I experienced that, and better to have you experience. And even you, everyone, the audience, I don't want to push too much information, because this is not the right way to ask someone to believe something without experience. So how about you, Matt? Do you have any question?
Yes, I have a question. My question is, Bojar. So I'm working in the hotel that have the treatment, some special treatment that called Vasu. So they do the demonstration under the water, or in the water also. I would like to ask you how it's different for the water journey and Vasu demonstration.
Yes, Max, thank you for your question, and you are welcome. Yes, of course, Watsu is the first impact which of the therapies in the water. At least, if I'm not wrong, there are already 40 years which Watsu is applied, and there are schools which they teach Watsu. But as I mentioned to you earlier, we are living in evolution. So during these therapies, as everybody is different, and everybody has different memories and different experience in life, then there is an evolution of the healing way into the water. So we are simply facilitators who take you into the water, and based on our experience and based on our intuition, we just detonate the healing potential which is in you. And so let's say that from the Watsu to water flow to water journey, or just to the water, is just an evolution of this therapy. Me personally, based on my experience in family constellation, as I went through a certain experiences through constellating myself to bring order to my disorders on the family system, then through taking people into the water and just cross-checking the body language of the people into the water out of the flow, then I could through my intuition, could recognize the disorders from the family constellation point of view, and I can bring order to these disorders.
So he not say that only him or other person else, but with this technique.
Yes, family constellation. Yes, of course. I'm the first person who brought his intuition into this healing technique. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I trust that you and also the audience have a question, and I would like you to answer this question. What is the benefit for water journey? For example, if I go to spa, because some healing meditation or even the treatment, I feel relaxed and I sleep well. And what is water journey meaning for benefits?
Yes, thank you. Once we meet, we have a little chat, and then generally I ask you a question.
Yes.
What is the reason you came to me? So generally you will tell me so many things, but let's say that we can start from a basics. I invite you for first time in your life to do nothing. Because for us, doing nothing is so difficult, even though it looks like it's something very simple. So you are invited to do nothing. Once we do nothing, water do the rest. I only facilitate. So we really have the opportunity to enter in this safe space and let go. Once we let go, we really can relax. And come back to the mother, to the womb, to come back to our center.
Yeah.
And everything beyond let go and relaxation is welcoming. And we share it later once we come out of the water.
Yeah. Well, actually, this experience, I got it, and I don't want to say much. That's why after I went back home last week, and then I call you that, what have you done with me? And this is the effect from water journey, because I feel so empty. I feel self-centered, and I have more concentrate with the things that I have done, and give up all the negative environment around me, which is I try to do it for many years, but it just happened when after water journey. So today one of you will do the water journey in Happy Beach, which is next to Sen Beach during sunset time, and tomorrow we will move to Hat Rind, because I also did 2 different areas.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the beach then.
You are welcome.
Yeah.
If I take your movement like this.
Yes.
Hi, good morning everyone. Today is the second session that we will continue with water journey, and Na just done it yesterday at Sen Beach. And today we move location to Kansadet beach, not waterfall, but here this is very great location because they had waterfall connect to the sea. And today will be your turn, Chen.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Since I was there in Bangkok, so finally today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Max will be the last person. And after this, we will have some short interview how you feel, how
Yeah.
experience of water.
Thank you so much, and I have to say thanks for the Boya, our instructor, and also say thanks to Fongbeer, who took me to Koh Phangan and also offered me this chance to talk to Boya and also experience this such amazing experience with Boya. So simply, I have to say that firstly, when I enter to the water, for sure, it's similar experience when you're coming back to 30 years ago, back to the warmth, which is everything is so warm and you are safe, which is what I felt in the water, under the water experience. Secondly, I feel I enter to another level of the universe, let's say the world, which is everything is so silence. Timing is stop. There is no timing at this moment. So it seems like you were locked in such crystal box, which is everything is stopped, terminated, which is only you feel yourself. You are become the oneness, only one, only you. So this is what I felt. something special. I have to say that I feel that I don't want to talk to anybody after this session. I only just want to stay alone and keep myself alone because I want to keep that kind of feeling, which is I feel very peaceful, which is inner energy within my heart. I don't know where is the energy coming from actually, but this is something I feel quite peaceful in my heart, which is I want to stay in that moment forever, which is we never find it in the reality when we come back to the work, when we come back to our real society. So this is something very special, which we never can explain properly. But I hope all the audience, all the Fongbeer's fan club followers on the YouTube, on the Facebook, for sure you must come here if you can find Fongbeer, if you can find Bojar. This is such, I have to say again, amazing, unbelievable experience in the life. We have to find our true of ourselves. Thank you so much.
สิ่งที่เห็นนะอันแรกเลยก็คือว่ามันเหมือนกับว่ามีภาพต่างๆเข้ามาในหัวเนี่ยมันไม่ได้เป็นแค่ภาพ2ภาพมันเป็นภาพแบบเยอะมากเป็นร้อยประมาณภาพเหมือนกับมันเปลี่ยนฟึบอย่างเงี้ยค่อนข้างที่จะเร็วแต่มันมีภาพที่เราเห็นที่เหมือนกับเราอ่ะเหมือนคนที่วิ่งอยู่ในเมืองหนึ่งที่วิ่งผ่านเมืองหนึ่งผ่านผู้คนผ่านตึกวิ่งด้วยความเร็วค่อนข้างที่จะเยอะพอสมควรวิ่งผ่านไปอันนั้นคือสิ่งที่เรารู้สึกได้แล้วก็สิ่งที่เรารู้สึกอันนึงก็คือว่ามันเหมือนกับเราไหลไปกับน้ำรู้สึกว่าน้ำมันผ่านตัวเรามันไม่ได้ผ่านแค่ผิวนะมันไม่ได้เหมือนกับผ่านแค่ผิวคือหมายว่าเราเป็นส่วนหนึ่งกับน้ำครับแล้วเราก็ไหลไปเรื่อยๆพร้อมกับน้ำ
Yes, I cannot swim, so my concern about the water get into nose, mouth, or ears. So from the beginning, Bojar asked if anyone from the family has any accident in the water or anything about something bad happened in the water, but actually only my mom. She sang in the water when she was a child. But for me, I don't really like scared of the water or afraid to get into the water. But I just worry because I cannot swim. Then what gonna happen? I'm a bit nervous. Then from the beginning, I cannot focus. To be honest, I cannot focus at all. What happened there, and then almost halfway I try to relax a little bit, so I just talk to myself, oh, if you want to be better, then you need to focus on what happening there. Then I let it go. If the water will go to my mouth, my ears, so it should be fine afterward. Then I just feel I can connect with Bojar. Anyway, I cannot explain the feeling after the water journey session by words. It's kind of, I feel nothing. I feel empty. I don't have any stress. I can let things go. That's what I feel after we finish. Yes, right. It's quite, yes, it's good experience, and I just realized that I can stay underwater a bit longer than before. That I feel good too.
Thank you very much for sharing with us. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.
Well, Bojar, Chen, Max, and Na has done water journey from yesterday and today, and they have shared their experience. So, do you have any feedback about them based on the information that they gave after the class?
Yes, first of all, I would like to thank you again. And I would like to thank Anna, Max, and Sean for their courage to come into the water
Yes.
and for the trust they showed and for the capacity of them to let go and to lead this amazing experience, which, as always, I repeat, everybody has his own memory, has his own experience in life, and so the feedbacks are different. And Na, she always received the information from the mother. Really that we can meet again for
Future.
another
Whenever
session,
it
and of
has a
course,
chance.
for sure, friendship was born. And
Yes, sure. If the person would like to experience the water journey, because this is such a new activity, the new healing therapy that you just apply and develop by your own. So how people can connect to you and where we can meet you to do appointment?
yes, of course, thank you very much. If somebody is interested, they can always contact you, and through you they can contact me. I am
On your Facebook?
On Facebook,
Yeah.
very easily. It's a simple way to communicate, and we can always organize an appointment, and we can share together this wonderful experience.
Thank you so much, and this is the end of hippie diplomat.
Diplomat.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, MS Guy. See you next episode.
Bye.